Hey guys, it's me, Lepang. I thought it would be way more fun to do a voiceover for this, especially since I'm a yapper. Anyway, a week ago, I went to Seoul for a concert. Here's me arriving in Myeongdong at like 7 a.m. or something. It was cold as hell for real, like je m'appelle le cul, but honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I flew directly after work on Saturday, and the plane landed at like 1 or 2 a.m., and I stayed up. But let me tell y'all, I was really tired. Everything was closed, so after dropping my shit down at the hotel, I just went straight to a nearby photoism since it's always open. Sorry, I'm like yawning. My boy dongwoon had special frames for his solo concert, so I had to take them since I've been collecting these. These are really, really fun to do, and he's like, baby girl, so yeah. Here are the pictures I took. I remember once my mom got mad at me because she thought I took real pictures with him and that I spent a lot of money. No, girl, I was just enjoying some photo booth. After that, I went to a coffee shop to sit because I was really cold. And look at all these cakes I can't eat. Instead, I had like a Rubio's vanilla tea. And these are the cute pictures we took. Anyway, speaking of tea, take a look at this king's face. My god, he looks so good. I love like the black one especially. He looks so contissimo, in Marina's words. Considering I was worried about the cold, the weather was honestly super nice. I went to Songsu after this and immediately grabbed this salt bread because it's so delicious. If you go to Seoul, you definitely have to try it. I like see this bread in my dreams. It's so good. Here's a shot of it. It doesn't look like much. I will say that, but it has this like super salty, buttery taste that I can't find elsewhere. Delicious. I really recommend it. I had a few things I wanted to do in Songsu, but I dropped by the big Olivion first. I wanted to smell this new Afterglow perfume. Honestly, it was not bad. Like I wouldn't buy it, but maybe as a solid perfume I would. It isn't as woody as I thought. I also saw this other brand called Shum. Their bottles are ugly, but sour berry and tomate et miel smelled so good. I was intrigued. The sour berry one specifically smells a lot like the Holly Bantam strawberry haze. I had my eye out for a few things at Olive Young, but honestly, they didn't have most of it, so I only got like 2 or 3 things at most at this time. I'm gonna do a lot more shopping later. Next, I made my way to Fuyan Laka, which is very close to Olive Young, but I forgot to film Laka, so just like imagine, okay? I went to Fui first because they're like one of my favorite K-beauty brands. Fui has those DIY palettes currently, and I was really interested in trying them. Actually, it launched in Hong Kong the morning I left, so I checked the prices quickly and decided to do it in Seoul because it was cheaper. Like, it was around 15,000 won for everything, and they had these really big displays. It was really interesting to look at. The little booth they have where they actually assemble everything together is nice, but this time they didn't assemble it because you're meant to do it yourself, so they just put it in a bag for you. Leaving Fui a bit gagged because the lady who worked there told me she liked my eyeshadow and asked me to show her what palette it was, and it was the Cheery Up palette. Ah! That was cute past me to be hyped about. Anyway, we are at Romance now. Look at me, yay! I was so tired. There were a few things I wanted to check out, but first I actually saw these pearl pots that are interesting. I didn't know they made these. I know they're releasing some heart blushes now, but I don't know if they're the same texture. I also got to try this eyeliner pot, but honestly, it wasn't for me. Surprisingly, I did cop some other things, as you can see. It's mostly glosses that are exclusive to the store. The system where your order comes out on a tray is really, really cute. I think the overall shopping experience at Romance when checking out is fine, but the store is so busy. After that, I went back to Myeongdong and dropped by Daiso, and then I rested a bit. Oop! We're jumping ahead to arriving in Sinchon for the concert. At this point in time, I thought this was my first time being here, but yeah, like more about that later. I got to the venue and look at these cunty ass donation banners. Oh my god, like that's Princess. He's such a cuntress. Like, look at him. Look at him. After that, I kind of just chilled and like I got like my ticket and stuff. And yeah, it was really cold. I was tired. At the venue, I thought my light stick broke, but then it turned on. But in the end, I guess I was only bitch with an old light stick that didn't sync, so I left it off to not ruin the vibes. But anyway, here's Baby Girl singing. Enjoy! I was like really tired and overwhelmed on my way home. I kept thinking about what I had just witnessed at the concert. It was like crazy. He sings so well. And then, okay, I saw Sinchon at 9. Suddenly I recalled, like, I got to this place and I was like, wait a minute. I got lost here in 2017. I know this place. So I plan to go back there another time. I planned to go straight to the hotel to finally check in, eat, and rest, but I couldn't resist shopping. Like, girl, is Reclo a clothing store now? Because in like August, I'm pretty sure they only did eyewear. They had a lot of cute stuff, honestly, and some earmuffs too, but I'm not gonna get them. The hotel I stayed at was super cute. No elevator, but it wasn't an issue. There's always shit on the floor. I had my favorite japchae from their food market, and now I'm gonna let myself talk. See you later. Yo, so I'm finally in the hotel, and it's been an entire, what is it, almost 2 days that I haven't slept, so I'm a bit like whatever. I just wanted to talk about the concert because I was so fucking into it. Hello? It was a lot better than I expected, and I was already expecting it to be really good because, first of all, it's dongwoon. He's my bias. I know he can sing, stuff like that. And also, I've seen the set list, so I knew who he was going to sing. I think it's just like it was very spectacular considering it was a small venue, which I quite like actually. Small venues means like I had a pretty good view, but I think the stage setup was really well done, and I also think the theme and the way all the different acts of his set tied together had a bit of like like sentimentality to it, like a bit of a narrative, which I think was interesting. It wasn't here for just the vibes. I think it was trying to craft a bit more of a story, and I appreciate that. And yeah, and the lighting was amazing. It had that bit of that like there are no LED screens or anything, so you kind of just had to watch like the stage, right? And there's nothing like there's no screen in the background to decorate as well. And because of that, there was a bit of a fog in the room to make the lighting effect show up, and I feel like they used it to such a good like it was very effective basically. Like I thought it was really really well done. It elevated every piece, and yeah, I don't know, I just think overall it was slay. I wanted to say, like, I don't think I've ever heard Dongwoon sing that well. I want to retract that because I feel like that's not the truth. The truth is he always sings well to me. It's just that maybe it's the first time I hear him sing that much, like all at once. So it was like a pleasure. Also, he had bunny ears on at some point, so I was really into that. And he sang Lemon. Girl, do you know how long I've been waiting? I love Lemon. And he sang it so well. Like everything I had imagined, like how he would sing it, he did it even better. There's something about his voice. I don't know. He like definitely added to it and made it his own. And I want to say like une voix fluette. I don't know if you could say that to describe it. It just like goes up and down so like so elegantly. It's very like string instrument, like a bit like a cello or a violin. It like ebbs and flows really well, and also it has a lot of like emotion behind it. I don't know. He just eats up, and he was also like he had his forehead out, so I was here looking with mine eyes as well. Oh my god, it was good. I'm so happy I actually went because I didn't go last time. Last time, like 7 years ago or whatever, I didn't go to his solo concert. So a lot of the songs I heard today were actually the first time I'd heard them live myself. And yeah, no regrets. I think it was like it's the first time I go to his solo concert. Like it's special. Like it's very memorable. I was really really tired though, so I do think that like I could have been more locked in on everything. I was kind of just like a bit overwhelmed and tired, so I was just like experiencing everything. And I think I have to look back at like the videos and stuff like that I took to really like digest it. But yeah, it was an overall good experience. Dongwon is like a major slayer. Um, Nothing he can't do. He sings super super well, and also with such a unique tone. He emotes well. He is super cute. He also has like he's always stirring face, and then also he has bunny ears now, so like this man can only win, you know what I mean? Anyway, I think that's all I have to say right now. Maybe I'll show you what I got during the day. So I did buy some entirely randomized stuff. I'm also eating these candies because I did buy like 3 packs of them. They're so fucking good. All right, so when I went to Songsu, I went to Olive Young. I obviously bought bread, but I ate those already. So let me show you what I got at Olive Young. First of all, I finally got a highlighter brush. This one's from Philly Millie. It's honestly nothing special. I just got this one because it was on sale. I think it was 8,000 won. So yeah, congrats to me finally having a highlighter brush. And I also got this, was it Opera, right? Cloud 9 highlighter. Honestly, packaging ugly as hell, but I was really into this. It's like one of those highlighters that have like a pink shine. And I felt that what I liked about it is that it left no, like, when it wasn't reflecting pink, you couldn't see much. And I like that. It's a pink highlighter. I bought it. Surprisingly, that is all I bought at Olive Young in the first day. I am planning on going back, but yeah, not now. So I did go to Flea, and I did this make your own palette thing. Actually, it launched in Hong Kong Saturday morning, like yesterday, basically, before I left. And I did quickly run in just to see the prices. And based on that, I decided to get this because the price was like way cheaper in here. I think it was 15,000 won for, I guess, 5 of these plus the palette. I'm not gonna assemble these for you right now. So obviously I got the glittering pink palette. They also gave me a spa glowing sampler, so I'm gonna try this out because I actually am interested in this. That's it from Flea. All right, like you saw, I went to the romance store, right? So I went to romance specifically to try a few things, but the things I ended up buying are like not the things that I was like even looking for. So the first thing I got is, was it their Glasting Gloss in Muage? It's like muted beige or something like that. It's like a muted brown. It's actually quite muted and not that warm, so I was really interested. The second one is actually a lip pencil. I decided to buy a darker shade, more for shading than concealing. And then I got the mini like glosses, but like the Tok collection. Like you can only get these in minis, which was crazy because I really like these colors. This one is such a light pink. It's incredible. And because I was able to like redeem a free one, I also got the red bean one, which is a really, really pretty color. I actually was gonna buy all 3 until I realized I could just redeem one and save money. So yeah, I ended up getting quite a few things from Roman actually, and they're all basically in the same color scheme. I'm actually going to prepare some things like for skincare that I want to order from like duty-free kind of apps so I can pick it up at the airport. But tomorrow I have a full day. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I might just take it chill, but I have to be out by 11, so I guess we'll see. But anyways, good night. Good morning, welcome back. I'm eating strawberries as we speak, or I was back then. I packed all my stuff because I'm flying home directly like that night, but I had all day to shop, and Lord did she shop. I did have a proper 1 hour linger at Olive Young, and I got a lot of shit. Maybe I'll show you in another video. I didn't really want to do a haul. After that, I dropped by New to see their winter stuff, and honestly, the quality here is so-so, especially like the bags, but there were a lot of cute things that I enjoyed looking at. I think I ended up buying just like one skirt, and then I went to Myeongdong Gyoja for lunch, which was a very, very delicious. I'm always craving their kimchi, which is why I always tend to drop by here. I ended up getting tired, so I went back to the hotel lobby to finish my strawberries and put the stuff I bought away. Actually, I stayed longer than I expected because I started arguing with my boss on WhatsApp, like, fuck that bitch, by the way. Then I headed out to a patisserie in Sinchon to get some madeleines. A fellow dongwoon fan I know on Twitter gifted me these the day before, and they were so good I had to get more. Especially the lemon and tea one. It's so perfect. I highly recommend this patisserie if you ever drop by Seoul. I decided to explore the place a bit more since I didn't really get to the previous day. In the gacha store over here, I saw a lot of cute Lika doll ones, but ultimately I didn't actually buy anything because, I don't know, I didn't really want to tap my card on any of them. Since I just wanted to have a chill day, I just ended up walking to Hongdae since it wasn't that far, and then I got to, get my steps in a bit. And on my way there, I saw this Esther Bunny signs, and I really like Esther Bunnies, so I walked right into the shop. It ended up being like a phone case shop, and they didn't really have my phone model, but look at all this cute shit they had instead. I was like looking. The phone cases were so cute. I wish they had my model. The guy was like, "You could go upstairs, by the way, there's more stuff." And I was like, "Really?" And I went up and look at all this stuff. It was so cute. I actually ended up copying some Esther Bunny stuff since I really like Esther Kim's work. Here's a little Madeleine interlude. Delicious, by the way. As the evening came, I did some window shopping for clothes. Actually, I thought that there were a lot of cheetah and leopard print coats in stores. Actually, just looking around the way people were dressed in Seoul, especially in Myeongdong, I don't know if there was locals or tourists or anything. I did see a lot more cheetah and leopard prints around, and I do think it's coming in trend, etc. But like, yeah, I'm looking forward to the pink leopard print coming in soon.
하는 자리에 누워 배터리가 바닥나지 않게 조심하고 통화 상태 항상 유지해줘.
The last stop I went to is Himeko Lab. I really like the unique products they offer, and actually, I ended up getting a really cool baby cream from Tuk. I don't end up showing this to you guys, so if you're interested, please let me know and I'll make a separate video for it. At this point, as you can see, night was falling and the time for the airport bus was approaching. So I made my way back to Myeongdong and hung out at a cafe. But like, okay, I got this crazy oat banana latte and it went so crazy. Like I dream of her. She's so good. Although I wish I could have stayed longer, I do like these small trips since I feel like I get to do everything I want done pretty efficiently. I think it's not great on my wallet though, since I usually don't have like a second thought when buying things. At the airport, I had to do some reorganizing for my liquids and things for the wait. I put a lot of shit in my pockets and I ended up not having to pay a surcharge, so that was great. I also picked up my duty-free skincare from Shinsegae before getting to my gate. My flight was delayed, so it was actually at 2:50 a.m., but eventually I was back in Hong Kong right in time for the sunrise. Okay, see y'all. Thank you for watching. Bye bye, Dongwoon Nation.